us is the surgeon who performed Shannon's nose job and chin augmentation. Dr. Smythe Rich is a facial plastic surgeon here in Columbia. We're going to go to our first caller here in just a moment, but one thing I do want viewers to know, Shannon's face is actually has some swelling, and you say it's actually going to go down a little bit more as far as that chin and nose.
That would be the plan. She is probably maximally swollen right now, and I think over the next 6 weeks to 6 months, it'll drop another 20%. Nose surgery doesn't really complete and get a final product for about a year. So sometimes when there's minor touch-ups needed, we often wait, and waiting usually means not needing to do anything. Swelling takes care of itself.
Good. Marianne, you're on the line. What's your question?
I've lost a lot of weight, and I have severe wrinkles on my neck. Is there any way to remove these wrinkles without a complete facelift?
Well, Marianne, there's a couple options. Probably the best is a cheek neck lift or facelift, and other modalities that are new have been laser resurfacing, and we've just recently started to do that on the neck, but traditionally it has been a cheek neck lift. The best way to sort of tell if a facelift would help you is to hold a mirror in front of your face and look at a cheek lip fold, any jowling you may have, and your neck, and then lay down on the floor and look at the ceiling with the mirror and see the amount of change that you would see in the mirror. And that's probably what you might expect with a conservative lift.
Good way to find out. All right, Joy, you're on the line. What's your question?
Okay, let me give you a little background info here. I am 43 years old, and I will be 44 in 2 weeks.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. But my question is, most people that see me, in fact, all the people who meet me and know me, if they're not aware of my age, they all think that I'm in my early to mid-30s. But what I'm interested in is I just think that I could look better if I had, like, my eyelids lifted. I guess as you get older, they get little folds in it.
So are you wanting to know when to have that done?
Well, I've got a question about that and about having a double chin removed, because I, too, am losing weight, and I want to know how.
Why don't I let you address the eyelids, because we're going to try to get other callers in, too.
Well, the eyelid tuck is probably the starter kit of rejuvenation surgery, and a lot of people that aren't ready to swim in the plastic surgery pool will put a toe in the water by having their eyelids done. It's very common and one of the easier techniques to undergo. That probably is essentially painless and has about a 7 to 10 day, depending on how much bruising you have, amount of downtime. If there are some individuals that have doughiness or puffiness of the upper lid that's not related to age, and there have been 16-year-olds, 24-year-olds that have had this done. But if you raise your brow with your fingers like this and look at the crease over the eyelid and compare that to when you're in repose, then that might give you an idea of what an upper lid tuck or a blepharoplasty would do for you.
Good. Bernie, you are going to be our last caller today. What's your question?
Thank you. I have 2 questions. My concern was under the eyes, lifting the skin under the eyes, maybe pulling. How much is involved in that, and maybe the price range?
Well, Bernie, let me sort of let you know about some of the advances that have been made. The lower lid tuck has changed a little bit in the past few years with the advent of the resurfacing laser, and that the technique is done inside the lid in some occasions, and there's an incision on the outside to remove the puffy fat, and this laser or skin resection is used to smooth that area. It also is usually simply done as an outpatient, and you'll find a range, depending on the area of the country, from $500 to $3,000, depending on the area of the country that you solicit your surgeon.
And also the surgeon, yeah. Okay, Dr. Smythe Rich, it's been a real pleasure all week.
I'd like to wish my mother a happy birthday today.
You can do that. Yeah, it is her birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.